You guys are back with another game. We've been getting some wins, which is good. Getting our rating back closer to where I feel like it should be. Got the queen's pawn. It's going to opt not to take. So I will start developing on this side. Just kind of leave this tension over here. If he takes, yep, so now he's going to take. He's going to retake to develop. Still got this pawn protected. Going to pressure that bishop. If he takes, just retake. I don't like being pinned here, so I'd like to push him back. If I push up to here, there's a chance he'll sacrifice a piece for 2 pawns. But I think that's okay. Yeah. I feel like this is going pretty well so far. I was leery of the queen's pawn openings. Just not very comfortable with them, but seems to be working. Yeah, possibly moving the knight here. If he retakes and I retake, then that's winning the knight because he can't move it off being pinned to the queen. Also might just be a good idea to develop this bishop out. Probably to here, I guess. Could go to here as well. Yeah, maybe here. Start with that. We'll see what he does. I'd like to get castled. Lots of times I get greedy and don't castle. I'm going to let him push me off if he wants to, because he's going to be castling kingside. And if he breaks up that pawn structure that much, I think that's going to be okay. He doesn't continue, which is probably smart. So he looks like he wants to move the knight somewhere and then maybe attack with the bishop. Maybe all the way to here, attack the queen. Just gonna castle, go ahead and get protected, and then start trying to make some progress. Kind of like this move. All right, now he's gonna attack. So the question is, take with a knight, he'd retake, I take, and then I've still got this pin here. Problem would be how to use it. If I drop the bishop back, I've got a nice diagonal. He might just drop his bishop back and exchange off. What to do? I'm telling myself I'm going to stop making sacrifices. I like these looks, or the look of these moves. It opens us up so much for just 1 pawn loss, but I don't think that's good. So I'm just going to try to keep it simple and outplay him with good, solid, standard moves. I've also been telling myself I'm going to play faster, because I always, it seems like right as we move to the middle game, I always use a lot of time trying to figure out my strategy. I could put the knight here, could put the bishop here. Take the knight. I can just take with my bishop. I think in the interest of simplicity, I'm going to do that. I like to get my queen more involved. I like to get this knight more involved. I like this setup over here. I'm keeping him pretty well at bay. Can move the knight up through here, maybe. Kind of like the looks of that. He's not really doing much here. Can move. Kind of like this move. Putting pressure on the queen. I don't. I guess I need to watch knight here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to defend that. I think knight here is dangerous because of queen checkmate. Don't really even know how I would defend that. I guess pushing this pawn. This bishop is pretty backwards, pretty stuck. I like that. I probably shouldn't push too much in this side because he's pretty well stuck. As soon as he moves this knight somewhere, he'd be pretty open, maybe back here and here. Then the bishop can come harass me. I do like attacking down here though. And I feel like that's a strong square for my knight. I'm gonna try this. Gotta move faster. Taking a lot of time. Kind of like the looks of here, here, up through here, looking for pins. But where is he threatening? He protected here and here. Don't really see how that's much of a threat. What's he trying to do? Maybe open up for the queen to come in? I'm not sure. Maybe he's just defending my knight coming here. Pressure him. He's gonna force that issue. You know what? I think this is okay. If he takes, I get a pass pawn that I can probably protect for a while. Just need to watch these pawns over here. Which side do I want to go? Running low on time. I don't really want to move from this side. I don't know. Gotta make some moves. If I move this pawn, then it'd be 2 against 1 on this side. I'd be afraid he could push those with the queen and the rook support. So this, they stay blocked. I still have the pass pawn. I feel like I can control the center a little bit better. Might go against traditional capture towards the middle thought, but if he takes, I think I might take with the queen actually. Threaten this rook and get the queen more involved. Keep this pawn blockaded. He's not going to take. I think I'm going to take here. I like this pawn, so if I can get to the endgame, and I'm so low on time, I feel like it's the story of all of my videos. So if he takes, I'll take. If he doesn't take, yeah, he had to. I was threatening this rook. Looking at bishop here, she's going to defend, which is smart probably. Let's just start pushing. We'll see. Yep. Giving him a pass pawn. I don't know. It's probably not great. I'm looking to move rook here, bishop here, and then get my bishop involved. He probably doesn't want to move this bishop because then I can push, but he's going to defend anyway. Where can I go? I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's good. But now he only has one defender over here. I'm going to drop that pawn. I'm probably worse here, but I don't know. Might drop this pawn to get some material, but I'm going to block this first, I think. I think I have to take here. He might pass. Nope, he's not going to. Okay. Come up here. He's kind of stuck defending here, which I think would be good for me if I wasn't so low on time. What do I have here? Not even sure. Yeah, takes. I think I messed it up. Pretty sure I have. Oh, that's me. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like that had potential. Not going to rematch right now. But I lost. I ran out of time. I thought too much in the middle, and it didn't go well. Let's look at the analysis. I think there's going to be a point before too long in the end game where we're close to even. It's only plus 1.5 here. Yeah, so right as we're moving into the end game, I have the advantage. Probably a pretty big advantage at this point. So it doesn't like that. Yeah, so I did pretty well through the middle game, but I used all my time getting to that point, and then I started running out of time, and he took off. I guess this is more accurate here. Ah, wrong move. And these were the pawns towards the end of the game that ended up giving me trouble. I think these two here. So it's interesting to see in the analysis trying to get rid of those. You don't really notice them as endgame pawns as much when you're in the middle game, but I think it's trying to get rid of them at this point. Let's look at castle. So this is how I could have played it better. No pass pawns for him. I still have my pass pawns. And then from there, it would probably just kind of be a slow grind to work out positioning. Can luck through it a little bit though. And then working this pawn forward. I'm not really sure what his tries are. Yeah, I have 2 pass pawns at this point, so trying to take the other one, defend this, and this strong defensive structure. His rooks are tied to defending these, and I don't have to worry about pass pawns down here. So not one for black at this point, but definitely a lot stronger. So I guess the big error move for me was this queen trade. I really doesn't like that. I think I did that because I was low on time. I thought with a passed pawn I would be able to defend it, but I think doing that opens up this side too much for him with this pawn. I really don't need this pawn defending here. I really needed it as a defender over here. I wonder when I took here what it preferred. I would take him with the rook. I didn't really even consider that. I thought I wanted to get a pawn passed. I go a little deeper, make sure that's the right move. If you haven't noticed the Stockfish engine, I don't really understand what it means, but it has these nodes that it looks into it. Basically, the more it goes, the better analysis it gets. And sometimes you'll see it change moves after it thinks for a while. But it probably won't. So I guess at that point I can just start doubling and tripling my queens and rooks on this file, and that's a pretty strong battery against here. I would think start doubling over here. Or just taking. Interesting. Most of these continuations, if I play well through the middle game, I keep a pretty sizable lead. I think I just used up too much time and lost it. But anyway, we'll call that good for this one, and thanks for watching.